Okay, let's get loaded in. I will turn the music down a little bit, but you guys will stop the music. Because we love a good background music. Try to make it that good. Okay, that's a good level. Now, transition. And into still down mode. Hello, everybody. It's good to see everyone. Hi. Hi. It is I, your favorite pink panda clown of a tuber, Kimagure Chan. The jester herself. The girl who can't read for her life's sake, 'cause... yeah, and the clown who can't speak words right either, 'cause she's got mumble mouth, but for some reason can occasionally voice act. It's like a different mindset when I do voice acting stuff. Because when I do it, I just for some reason don't fumble my words. It's kind of like singing. I do the same thing when I used to do singing performances and sing performances now. One, I don't want to make a big announcement on this because I'm not sure how it'll go because it's purely experimental. But, I guess these are both. One, IT's working on upgrading the model, hopefully. I know I've been saying that for a while, but he has told me that he plans to do it within the next month. And along with that time, because he has to refresh himself how to do 2D Live, he's going to work on a model that I had actually created. It's like another version of me, but cuter. So we'll see if that ends up getting done. I would like to see her. There's actually a picture of her on the debut post. It's the little cartoon version of me. The little girl, little guy, little baby. Little dancey guy. There's Party Goober. If you didn't notice on the last live stream, we also have a new toggle. So if you in chat type in specifically, which I'll type it out. It might be a little finicky, so it might not always work. I'm still getting it fixed, but I can make it do. There's a way if you type in, I think I made it, like, exclamation point, clown, pats. But you have to type specifically that, and it will eventually activate it. The stream's getting a little bit laggy. So hopefully that's not going to be too crazy of a issue. I hope it's not. We will see. Oh, the other thing I was talking about. I completely forgot. Your fantastical and magical and amazing VTuber clown, Honk, am working on, I forget the best way to say this. Me and a friend. But me first, there's a song that I really like to sing that I've performed a few times called Cabaret, and I made a parody version recently called Carnaval, and I recorded the audio and some of the other stuff, and I sent those audio files over to a buddy of mine to see what he can do with them. I'm not the best. I know everything with music except for music sound theory. I just can't. I know how to edit videos, but I can't do music sound for some reason. So he's going to see what he can do because he makes music. And if it goes well, we're going to post it as a collaboration because he makes like meme clown music. They. I'm pretty sure his pronouns are he, they. I should know this. I've known him for like 2 years. Plus. Anyway. So we'll see how that goes. And if it goes well, we will I'll see if he would be open to doing a live stream watching the music video to see how we did. It's purely experimental, it's purely for fun. If it does well, it does well. I still obviously have to make the art for the video. But and when it's like done, I'll post the Google Docs so everyone can see the process of how we made it and all the other music files, because I like to share the stuff I used and made on my Discord, because I know people like to make fan edits and all that crazy stuff, and I'm not famous right now, but I'm getting there. And I'd like to be able to have that stuff be available for people who want to make fun stuff, as long as they don't like fully credit that as their stuff, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I am trying to drink more water. Oh, also, I apologize if you're a fan in the background. It is hot as shit where I am, and my AC does not really work. So I'm trying to stay cool and not to get heat stroke in this giant clown tent, because if I get heat stroke, no one's gonna like that. I already have anemia. I don't need heat stroke to go with it. It sucks. So yeah, anyway. Now that we're done with the live stream announcements, I'm gonna do an intro again. It's me, Kime. Anyway, we are doing a live stream watch of the Oscar Mayer Wienie Indianapolis 500. I saw a clip of it, and I laughed my ass off. So I thought it'd be really funny to have you guys watch it with me because it is very underrated and more people need to watch it. Because you have to experience it to understand. I did put the video in the description, so most definitely go watch it yourself because it's really good. But watch it after you watch it with me as we watch it together. I will also, hopefully, I'll remember. I will edit a video of it, so we'll watch. There'll be a video version, maybe, probably not. Anyway, let me go get the video pulled up. Hopefully this doesn't make the stream lag too much. Usually when I do this stuff on my PC, because my internet's kind of, it lags, but hopefully we'll be fine. Once I exit out Spotify, it should make it easier. So far, everything else seems to be running fine. I think I'm more concerned about the live stream. So this is brought to you by Oscar Mayer Wienie. I'm the one that we are watching is brought to you by the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I have been there before. I actually been to an Indy 500 when I was little. My dad used to work for Papa John's. He doesn't work there anymore, so I can and he was like one of the big managers for the area, the Indianapolis location. So it's like a requirement that you have to work the Indy 500 at some point. So he brought me along, little tiny me. I was like 5, and I got to actually like go into the pit with the racer that Papa John's represented because he had to do like interview media stuff for Papa John's because a lot of the places my dad's worked for, he's just very friendly and happy face. He's very nice guy, very chill. People like him, so they usually get sections together. They get asked like, "Hey, can you get this news station to represent our company for this location?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." But we're gonna watch it through. It says right on. Let me exit. I'll stop that. Music. You'll missed. You'll be missed music. Yeah, the live stream is lagging big time. Aw, thank you. I hope I am on the right to the road to being popular. Boy, she'll fix herself. Give her a second. So we will go to the game. This, you guys haven't seen me use this screen yet. This is the one that I usually use for when we do video reviews. So you guys are used to the gaming screen. This one is a video review screen. So let me get her situated. This way I can, I don't get copyrighted. is the point of this one. But like I said, I did put the video in the description. So we're going to transition over. Hopefully everything, okay, there we go. I'm going to lock it in place so I don't accidentally move it. Ah. Oh, and if you hit subscribe, something magical will happen if you're new. You'll never guess what will happen, but something crazy will happen. All the other little notification sounds also do that. And Twitch. We're also live on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. My unloved children that I never check on. I should probably check on the chats more, but no one's ever in there anyway, so it doesn't matter. If you are in there, I'm sorry. Go check me out on YouTube. Okay, we're running a little slow, so let me see what I can to help her with this a problem of running slow. See what I can to alleviate her issues. But yeah. Ugh, the lag. Okay. Let's get this Oscar Mayer. Oh gosh. Wiener adventure with my wiener dog started, and hopefully we don't have too much lag.
WEINIE 500. This isn't your typical backyard barbecue. 14,000 pounds of perfectly seasoned goodness on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
So bad.
An icon. Racing on an icon. If you can't handle this heat, this kitchen ain't for you. We've got smoked buns. It is all on the line. Maxed out. It's gonna be close. Hold on to your buns. This is the WEINIE 500. Mankind has always yearned for more. To explore, to learn. Learn, to grow, to evolve, to push beyond our known limitations. Today, the sum total of man's technical ingenuity and engineering excellence couples with the bravery and daring do of sporting gods. Prepare to have your racing appetite assuaged as the elite race their meat. It's the second annual WEINIE 500 live on Fox. Well, hello folks, and welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. History was made 12 months ago on this hallowed turf, this legendary racetrack, and guys, I'm so excited to be back here. Did you ever think you would be so excited to be faced with so many wieners?
I dreamed. I thought about this day for over 300 days. Since the last one, but I am so fascinated technically to see what's about to happen with corn dog. We have never seen somebody expose the rule book like they are this year, adding that corn dog stick to the back of that Wienermobile. You see him outside row 3 aerodynamically. I'm just fascinated to see how this plays out, James.
That's what the Speedway's always been about, Townsend. It's about pushing the boundaries, pushing the engineering limits. And look, guys, for me, we know the Indy 500's coming up, but the WEINIE 500 here on Carb Day's always been one of my favorites. Once they add in a bit of protein, it's made it even better. Cannot wait to get this race going.
Well, why don't we have a look at the technical specs of the Wienermobiles coming into today's race. 6 will take part in the second annual WEINIE 500, and they really are quite incredible creations. Oscar Mayer, of course, designed the first Wienermobile back in 1936, he being Oscar Mayer. Meyer's nephew, the Wiener Whistle, debuted in 1952, and as you should know by now, Wiener drivers are called hot doggers. The height of the Wienermobile, 24 hot dogs, weight 140,500 hot dogs, length 60, width 18. And guys, really, when we're talking about wieners, girth is so critical to execution. Particularly on a place like the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. How do we think they're going to handle around this place today?
Well, we saw last year the incredible draft that was created by that girth that you just talked about. It's not just the girth, it's the length as well is truly impressive. But aerodynamically, like I talked about earlier, it just creates a massive draft to slot in, to fill in, James, and slingshot's what it's all about.
That's what we're going to be seeing all day long, guys. Can you keep your wiener at the front of the pack? Can you time that crucial pass? We know drafting is going to be a big thing here today. Do you want to lead coming off 4, or do you want to be in second place?
It's all about how you handle your wiener at the end of the day. We've got a rookie in the field this year, a lot for them to learn. Why don't we head down to Kevin Lee, who's on pit lane standing by with our wieners.
And also with Georgia Henneberry. And as you mentioned, this has always been a proving ground, and we've seen race cars, motorcycles. The very first event in 1909 was a balloon race. So this will also be festive, but it's going to be fiercely competitive, Georgia. Let's meet the competitors.
You are absolutely right about that. I've never seen so many weenies ready to go in the crowd, but we need to meet the people who are going to make this happen. The hot doggers themselves. Last year we saw Slaw Dog take those checkered flags first, and I know these weenies are going to be buns out today. Let's introduce yourself, and how are you going to go back to back?
I'm Grill 'em Up Gabby, and when it comes to hot dogs and winning the Weenie 500, Slaw always belongs on top.
I'm at the Grill Isaac, and we won it last year. We're still hungry for another win, so we're going to do what we need to do and come out on top as well.
That is Slaw Dog. Remember their faces. They're going to be trying to go back to back. Kevin, there's an underdog in this race.
There's an underdog, there is a new competitor, and a lot of controversy involved with Corn Dog. What is this? I'm not seeing this on the other Wienermobiles. Have you skirted the rules in any fashion?
We're starting from the back of the grid. We got to get creative here. The aerodynamics are simple. We're hoping it gives us downforce in the corners, keeps people out of our slipstream on the straights. We're going to fry up the competition and prove that we got that dog in us.
Where do you want to be coming out of the last turn 4?
We're looking to stay comfortable. Obviously, whoever's going second place, we want to go a little faster than that. We know exactly who we are.
Corn Dog is really shaking up the competition this weekend, Georgia.
They are back and better than ever. This is Shy Dog. They were second last year. We just talked to Slaw Dog. Can you introduce yourself, and do you have any words for the dog that you're going to try to beat today?
I'm Bone Length Ben. This is Baloney Bridget. You know, we're pretty salty after last year, just like our celery salt, ready to drag those other weenies through the garden. Of course, including Slaw Dog.
Bridget, I'm ready to win. I'm ready to
we've been preparing for months now. Every left turn will be taken with passion, pride, and the people of Chicago and the greater Midwest.
They've never been more motivated. Kevin.
Seattle Dog is lining up on the inside of road number 2. What's the game plan?
You know, just like some smooth cream cheese, we're going to make some smooth left turns today, and we're not afraid to bring the spice on the track, that's for sure.
We've got a chance of rain at some point. What is the game plan? How are we in soggy conditions?
I mean, we're Seattle Dog. Come on, we're ready.
This is the one that knows rain. If we get some wet weather, Seattle Dog will not be sleepless.
While some controversy here today, all the entrants have exposed meat other than corn dog. Of course, how will that play into their race, into their aero efficiency out there on track? So many questions to be answered. Can Shy Dog do the job this year? 6 dogs, 1 winner. But as always, before the biggest races, we have the pageantry and the music to go along with it. We roll you down now to the track.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and put your hands on your stomachs as our Commander-in-Beef, Andy Richter, and the Circle City Sound Barbershop Quartet lead us in the Oscar Mayer Wienie song.
Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. Everyone would be in love with me. For if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me, Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly like to be. For if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me, Oh, everyone would be in love with me.
Goosebumps, guys, goosebumps. The Weenie 500 is just around the corner. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back to Indianapolis. Welcome back to the second annual Weenie 500 live on Fox. Now, pick the Weenie 500 race winner to get free hot dogs on Instacart while supplies last. Scan the QR code on screen to play. Rules, of course, apply. Now, of course, this year, and as ever with the Weenie 500, it's about the pomp, it's about the ceremony, it's about the Borg Weenie, and it's about this beautiful, beautiful wreath. What a job they have done. To create something befitting this fine institution and this incredible race. Now let's take a look at the starting grid for today's Weenie 500.
These pilots are trying to win one of the greatest trophies in sports.
New York Dog with a massive jump out to the lead.
I think they're looking pretty strong.
Chili Dog, the most impressive wiener of the race so far.
Super fast, super professional. Seattle could spice it up.
Corn Dogs found their way to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway today.
It's a winning hot dog.
The Chicago Dog must be so sour.
It's going to be an epic comeback. It's a winning hot dog.
The Chicago Dog must
trophies in sports.
New York Dog with a massive jump out to the lead.
I think they look pretty strong.
Chili Dog, the most impressive wiener of the race so far.
Super fast, super professional. Seattle.
Massive jump out to the lead.
I think they're looking pretty strong.
Chili Dog, The most impressive wiener of the race so far.
Super fast, super professional. Seattle. Could spice it up.
Corn dogs found. Their way to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway today.
It's a winning hot dog.
The Chicago dog must be so sour.
It's going to be an epic comeback.
Slow down! Make it! The move up the inside!
Go win or don't return.
As now we go trackside for the world famous command for the Wienie 500.
Race fans, we now join our Commander-in-Chief, Andy Richter, trackside for the command to start Wienermobiles.
Weenies, start your engines!
Well, guys, as we saw, all of the hot doggers this year have their professional colleagues, IndyCar Series drivers themselves, helping them out this year to really get on top of this track and understand it. And they're going to need all of that racing acumen in order to be able to race these wieners effectively, because, guys, these are not easy cars to control.
No, I mean, they have a very high center of gravity. They're very long, they're very wide. But if you think about all of the data that the teams collected last year, I think they're going to be much more analytical about how they deploy that knowledge as we take a look at a cutaway car and a closer look at the animation of how the air moves over these.
Yeah, the Oscar Mayer cutaway car here. It's so crucial to see. Not just the drivers have chipped in to help this year, the engineers have as well, Townsend, and that's what they did. They put it into the CFD model to see how the wind is affecting one wiener to the next.
Yeah. Yeah, last year we saw wieners go 3 wide, but Will, when they go tip to tip, that's where the magic happens. You pick up tremendous efficiency as the second wiener in line. So I think you're going to see everybody try to use a lot more strategy this year to take advantage of the science we have now on these amazing vehicles.
When we look at that, do you just want to stuff your wiener in, or
go 3 wide, but when they go tip to tip, that's where the magic happens. You pick up tremendous efficiency as the second wiener in line. So I think you're going to see everybody try to use a lot more strategy this year to take advantage of the science we have now on these amazing vehicles.
when we look at that, do you just want to stuff your wiener in, or how do you strategize? Around this.
Well, I think you can't be too aggressive, because if you think about the length of these vehicles, if you do stuff it in and it gets sideways, and it blocks the field, you're exposing yourself now to the whole field.
And you got to remember, a quick start can sometimes be frowned upon. In a race this long, 10 miles, it's all about stamina when you're talking weenie racing.
Well, we are about to get this race started.
And look, no better place to do it. This is where cars are really developed. And look, you can't spell Oscar Mayer without car. This is where cars come to prove themselves, and these Wienermobiles are no different, guys. We got 6 of them lined up, and it's going to be a phenomenal race. It's going to be a thrash, a marathon run to the finish line.
Corn Dog, the rookie, against Shy Dog, Slaw Dog, New York Dog, Seattle Dog, and Chili Dog. Only one wiener, only one will be crowned second annual Weenie 500 champion and take home the Borg Wiener Trophy. Here we go, live from Indianapolis. It's the Weenie 500. away cleanly. The rookie, Corn Dog, a great start, already one position up.
I mean, Slaw Dog getting very defensive, but now Shy Dog showed as the leader there. They're blocking to the inside, James. Now, very important. Rules are you can't move in reaction to. You have to anticipate. You got to get your weenie to the inside faster than they can make the move from behind.
Yeah, that's the key there, Townsend. And you see the conditions here so much different than last year. This cloud cover, cooler temperatures. Does that play advantage to the chili dog?
We talked last year
Oh my gosh.
about slippery wieners. Conditions this year are slippery. Not yet wet, but how does that make the handling of your wiener different?
Well, you got to look at the trail of New York Dog now. Almost has lost the draft entirely back there. You got to think that all the boos from this crowd when New York Dog was introduced.
Oh, yeah.
The locals are
Is my audio not going through for like that whole hot minute
Tires start to fall off. These weenies get hard
when I paused it?
with both hands and make sure you hang on through these
Hold
corners,
on.
because they can really start stepping out and getting away from you.
Do not want to overcook it early. Sliding out though and having a look.
I don't think it was. I muted myself. Well, pause for a sec. I just realized that whole time I was laughing my butt off and crying I was muted. What the heck? Yeah, I've discovered I'm muted. You missed my whole segment of me laughing over them talking about stuffing hot dogs up. Anyway, we're back. I don't know when I got muted. Crazy. I'm not muted anymore. I've just been laughing and talking to myself like a crazy person. Anyway, back to the weenies.
Absolutely a block. That is a dirty wiener.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't. Man, it's a good thing I was muted. I was making some heinous jokes. That is a dirty wiener, guys.
I don't think I can endorse that kind of behavior.
They were buns to buns coming off of 2, and that
There's just too much. It's so many, like, weenie jokes in my brain. I'm such a degenerate, I swear.
that was not right.
That was
guys.
not right. That was.
But it killed the momentum. It killed the momentum. And Slaw Dog, your defending champions, making a move. Can they stuff it up the inside?
You know what, chat? You're so. Oh my god, they. Hold on, backtrack. What?
Making a move.
Oh my gosh, look at him go! He pushed him off the road.
That's a block, Townsend. That's absolutely a block.
Poor Seattle dog. That is a dirty wiener. Chai dog, you're such an a-hole.
They were buns to buns coming off of 2, and that was not right.
That was not right. That was.
But it killed the momentum. It killed the momentum. And Slaw Dog, your defending champions, making a move. Can they?
Oh, go Slaw Dog.
What a silly sausage.
They gotta stuff it inside, guys. They gotta get it up in there.
Shy Dog loses the lead. Slaw Dog back in front. It's wiener on wiener action here. 5 very much.
They got that wiener on wiener action, guys. We are going ham with them weenies. Those wieners are going ham. We got the wiener and on the wiener. It's one dirty wiener, guys. It's so dirty. Go corn dog with your stick up your butt.
Corn Dog start to take a look. You got to think the aerodynamics of that stick are coming into play here. I like Corn Dog.
That stick is really aerodynamic, guys.
As this first lap comes to conclusion.
I'll tell you what's so good about Corn Dog. The longer the wiener, the better when it comes to aero efficiency.
You know what? The longer the wiener, the better. For other things, too. That's a dumb joke. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that.
Really going to give them advantage at the end of the straights into turn 3 and into turn 1. I'd say keep an eye at the start of the second lap for a big move into the first corner. You see at the back, Seattle Dog really struggling. Not sure if they'll be able to catch up to the rest of the field. It's going to be a big effort from there.
James, you know what it takes, Townsend, you know what it takes around this legendary racing circuit. When you have a moment like that on the first lap, how do you redouble your effort and get back into it?
You know, I talked to some of the drivers before this, and they said it's a gentle touch with the wiener, actually. You would think it's two hands.
Hold on. What? What?
You see at the back,
What?
Seattle Dog really struggling. Not sure if they'll be
Yeah,
able to
he's
catch
struggling
up
back
to
there.
the rest of the field. It's going to be a big effort from there.
James, you know what it takes, Townsend, you know what it takes around this legendary racing circuit. When you have a moment like that on the first lap, how do you redouble your effort
Oh,
and
hey,
get back into it?
You know, I talked to some of the drivers before this, and they said it's a gentle touch with the wiener, actually. You would think it's two hands holding strong, but it's a gentle touch that really is the differentiator to have.
Okay, it was what I thought it said. Oh my god. There's like so many just wiener jokes. I can't. I'm getting chills and I'm crying from laughing so hard. Oh my gosh. You see, guys, when you're driving a Wienermobile, you gotta have that. Hold on, let me zoom in on myself for this little skit I'm trying to do. When you have a Wienermobile, you gotta give it that gentle touch. You gotta use two hands. Or it's not really a two-hand job, it could be a three-hand job. Oh, wow. Okay. Shrink myself back down.
Have the finesse when nurse.
Oh my god, I went farther. You gotta finesse your wieners, guys.
It through the corner.
You don't want to handle this too hard.
Stop. The thing that makes me laugh is that they're saying it so seriously. Like, I could not be a Oscar Mayer Wiener announcer because I would be laughing my ass off. Like, I'd be laughing so hard every time I said something.
Let's take a replay.
Let's take a replay of finessing that wiener.
Here's the replay.
That is naughty.
Wow. I'd be shocked.
Naughty, naughty
A
wieners.
penalty to that wiener.
I mean, there's edging, and then there's just.
Sorry, the edging thing took me like overboard on the wieners. Yeah, okay.
It's being blatant.
And as we stand here on the front straightaway, we will watch these wieners go blowing by with authority. Slaw dog, chai dog, chili dog.
Yeah, they're blowing. They're getting blown.
And of course, Seattle Dog bringing up the rear of the wiener train. It's the white flag. They're side by side.
Side by side on the run down into turn one. 2 times too wide.
I just got to look at
Okay, so they do believe in being too wide.
the back end of that corn dog, and it's disturbing. I just, the way that the air is moving,
They be edging hard.
suggests that he's able to not only have better straight line
That
performance, but create.
Seattle Dog, you're fumbling, man.
Seattle Dog, Slaw Dog running high. There's a tight opening there. I don't know.
I
if Chili
want
Dog will
Corn
be able
Dog to
slide
catch
their
up.
wiener inside it, but as we
Yeah, slide your wiener inside it, guys. In order to win the Oscar Mayer Wienie 500, guys, slide it right on in. I really hope no one makes like NSFW quotes from this. I'll lose my shit because I'm saying a lot of weenies in one stream.
exit turn one, I think we got a battle for the lead.
They are relishing this opportunity to take home that Borg Wiener trophy, guys.
Hey, at least we're getting like actual, they have more than just wiener jokes. They also have, topping jokes that are less provocative.
And I gotta say, never mind the Brickyard. When you've got 6 weenies running around the speedway, it's the Brat Yard right now, and it is
Okay,
all
I was expecting something else.
I gotta say,
I was prepared for something else when they said that.
Much faster than last year.
Look at this great shot from Corn Dog.
Go hot dog, corn dog, go.
The urgency to make a move here, but 3 wieners to pass. That's a lot of wieners.
How much of these wieners?
That is a lot of wieners. Come on, corn dog, you can pass all those wieners. I believe.
Gonna twitch though under that heavy load.
Well, you know, the twitchiness, a twitchy wiener though is something that you can really calm down with the control.
Oh!
What? What? Is that a thing? Twitching wiener? Twitchy wiener? Your wiener can be twitchy? My Oscar Mayer Wiener hot dog can be a twitchy wiener? I can imagine myself like pulling it out of the packaging whoosh, and being like, a hot dog, and it just starts dancing, like twitching like crazy. You know what? Though I have seen videos of like freshly cut meat where the nerves are still moving. So maybe it's like one of those, but they're made from the leftover stuff that no one wants from the pig. At least that's what Uncle Bob said. That's what my Uncle Bob, who used to work for Oscar Mayer Wiener, said.
You talk about control. Right up the inside now. Side by side.
Oh, he's squeezing in. Look at him. He's squeezing in back there. They're so funny looking. I love these dang cars. Look, I mean, look. Hold on. We're gonna look at them. They look so happy. They have little smiley faces. See? And they look like they got big foreheads. Aren't they cute? They're so cute.
Turn 2. Chili Dog with a run on Slaw Dog. Edging. Pushes that wiener all the way to...
Wait, what? Hold on. Go back.
Side by side as they come off turn 2.
Chili Dog with a run on Slaw Dog. Edging. Pushes that wiener all the way to the front.
Oh. Sorry, I have to like breathe. He's edging, guys. The wiener was super edging, and he had to push it all the way to the front. He's edging so hard. You gotta take that wiener hot dog and shove it in the bun.
But think of the hole that wiener is pushing through the air. It's creating an opportunity.
And here comes Shy Dog.
Oh, they're pushing.
Oh my goodness.
That would be a lot of dogs. It's kind of scary. I don't want that many hot dogs. I don't think all those hot dogs could fit in my mouth. I can maybe fit like 2 Oscar Mayer Wiener hot dogs in my mouth, but I don't think I could fit like all 3. And does that include the hot dog bun? I do know that there's like food eaters though. I do like the food eating contest, and they usually do it with hot dogs, and they just swallow the whole thing whole. Yeah, I can't do that. I used to be able to swallow hot dogs whole, actually. Don't take that out of context. Please do not take that out of context. I beg. Please, if you animate it, just animate it as something funny. It's a 4-way!
It's wobbling. We got a wobbly wiener in 4th. That's...
The wieners are wobbling, guys. The wiener is wobbling.
Slaw Dog, but New York Dog from the back to the front.
There are 3 in line to the low line, but all of a sudden as Alex Palou, last year's Indy 500 champion, watches on.
He likes what he sees.
Oh, they're getting squirrely. I think they're losing the tires.
They are.
Oh no, the weenies are getting squirrely. They're getting excited.
Overcooked the tires. This is meaty.
It's very meaty.
There's a beef though from that earlier swerve between some of the drivers. It's about to get settled.
What an incredible comeback from the New York Dog. This crowd was not a fan last year as New York faced off against Indiana.
But did they get too far ahead? Has that created an opportunity for that
I want an Oscar Mayer Wiener. I want... No, corn dog! Why are you in last place?
Pounding their wieners through the final corner.
This is so much for my brain to take, I swear. They're pounding in. They got pounded in. Pounding those weenies. Get nice and thick in there.
Who's brave enough to shove it in and take their chance?
You see that big lead that New York Dog has? That's a bold strategy, Townsend. Let's see how it works out for him.
I'm looking at that aerial shot, and I'm seeing late speed from Corn Dog thrusting through turn 4.
Oh my
God. It's not over yet. It's never over at the Weenie 500. Look at this. 6 wieners. Tip to tip.
That sounds like a fun party right there. 6 wieners tip to tip. Let's all take our hot dogs. Let me get all my friends together. We're all gonna grab some hot dogs and we're just gonna get them all lined up tip to tip. Nice and weenie.
Trying to settle this score, guys. Slaw Dog desperately wanted to retain that title. I'm not sure they got it.
New York Dog hanging on.
Oh no!
Who can force the wiener to the front?
The gap.
You can't force the wiener to the front. It's all about the motion in the ocean, guys. That's how you get your hot dog car across the finish line. I can't take how many times they've said edging.
Right at the back, I don't think they've got a chance. Chili Dog's in with a shout. Slaw Dog's in with a shout. New York Dog has to run to the line. Here comes New York Dog. Chili Dog looking to make the move around the outside.
Oh my gosh! New York Dog won. Aw, man. No, Corn Dog got last place. I don't blame him.
I have never seen a winner be more disrespected at the Speedway than the
Everyone hates the New York Dog. I don't blame him.
New York Dog.
You wanna know who should have won? My boy Corn Dog should have won with what was their names? Hold on. What was the driver's names of Corn Dog? I think it's after they sang the Weenie song. So long. Oh, here it is. Here. Slaw Dog.
It spice it up.
Corn Dogs found their way to the Indianapolis.
Hold up. Boop. Boop.
Professional.
It's Chili Dog.
Seattle.
It's Seattle Dog. Where's Corn Dog?
Spice it up.
Corn Dogs found their...
Here. Meatloaf Maggie, who has the awesome, super radical meatloaf rings, and we got 10. I still can't, which you guys probably missed me saying that, but there is, I think it's the Chai Dog.
They come back.
Is it you? Or Slaw Dog? No, not Slaw Dog. One of these guys has a really weird name. It's Ben Linked Ben, anyway. Back to the end.
That weenie knowledge coming in.
Yeah, New York Dog just with a thorn.
Giant bump.
This is
Indianapolis.
A little bit of drag made it harder for them to make that final pass.
Dragging your wiener around this place.
I mean, but there's so
giant buns. He slid his wiener exactly.
Almost
Here we
nothing
are.
between those wieners. Nearly touching
Oh my
across the line.
gosh.
But New York Dog,
wow,
in the upset.
Massive upset here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
And how about Corn Dog all the way down in P6? The
I'm
plan
shocked.
failed.
I really
Corn
thought
Dog,
Corn
no!
Dog was going to do something. I don't know if there was, you know, a powertrain issue per se, or if the aerodynamic calculations just didn't factor as they hoped for.
The casing looked like it may have been coming loose on that last lap, Townsend. That could have caused a little bit of drag, made it harder for them to make that final pass.
Dragging your wiener around this place.
That poor wiener. Just getting dragged. I would never drag my wiener. I'd grab my little Oscar Mayer Wienie hot dog my cheese, as I've already stated earlier, which you might have missed when I was asking everyone what's their favorite way to eat their hot dog. Mine is super burnt from a fire pit cheese Oscar Mayer Wiener hot dog. I would take my little guy up nicely, neatly place his burnt little body into the hot dog bun, and then I tuck him in with a piece of cheese and say, "No dragging you today," and then I devour him. Nom nom nom. Okay. We love our weenies.
I mean, but there's so many variables.
It just burns, I gotta tell you.
You can have soggy buns. You can have all kinds of issues in the final
Soggy buns do kind of suck.
prep for making a run here.
Hey, look, when we look at prep, who was New York Dogs driver coach for this race? Kyle Kirkwood. James, you've been saying since the open test 2 weeks ago, Kyle Kirkwood was your pick for the Indy 500. No better driver coach.
Something special about what's happening with the 27. He sprinkled a little bit of that magic dust on to New York Dog here. And I mean, I know it's a cold day today, but conditions inside those Wienermobiles is tough. It is boiling.
I thought they were going to make a small joke when they said it was cold.
In those wieners.
They missed an
What do
opportunity.
you think this will do for Kyle Kirkwood? Having that weenie knowledge coming into the 500. Doug Bowles right in the mix. Well, George is down. The very own commander in beef.
You're right about that. Gosh,
Commander in beef, top dog.
It could not have been closer than that. What did you think?
It was pretty thrilling. I unfortunately was rooting for Corn Dog because
See, I feel like everyone was rooting for Corn Dog, but Corn Dog fumbled. What the heck, Corn Dog? What are you doing, dude? Are you paying attention? Do you not know how to use your own wiener? Oh, so this guy's so happy. He's so happy and positive. Is he like the head honcho of Oscar Mayer Wienie?
I've been accused of having a stick up me too.
That was funny. This guy can take a joke.
It was really fun. It was really fun and really exciting. And when you see them on the screen, they look like they're not even moving. But then when they come by you right here, it's kind of scary.
Those buns are flying.
This barrier is not going to save.
He's afraid of them weenies. They're kind of scary. Just a little guy.
Us if one of these things go rogue, you know, so.
You're right about that.
No one wants a rogue weenie. Imagine. It has a knife!
Thank you so much for being here. It's a New York Dog victory. You got to sing the song.
I think it was fueled by the crowd's hatred. The crowd did not like New York Dog.
How many of you like a New York Dog? Reply in chat.
What's that about?
Let me know. Thank you so much, Andy.
It's Midwest bias.
Well, that's it, guys. I think the crowd favorite, the Corn Dog today, undoubtedly.
Corn Dog just had the coolest look. We love corn dogs.
Hey, a big wiener from the Big Apple. It almost seems fitting. That's a balanced diet right there.
Well, you take another look at the pass here for
That's
the
a
win,
very
coming
balanced
from
diet.
deep in the field to make the move when it counted, and there just was no response. New York showing muscle where we haven't seen it in 2 Weenie 500 so far.
Townsend, James, have you ever had to grab your weenie like that? Ever had to grab it and really make that move just on instinct?
Have you ever had to grab your weenie and make it, move on instinct? I have. I feel like we all have at some point. Make it do what you want.
Look, this is a difficult event, guys. The requirements that you have, the necessity to really just, take this opportunity, grab it, do everything you got to do to get the finish you want. It's just so challenging sometimes.
The point is, one hands, two hands. You have to do whatever it takes to put your wiener at the front.
No.
Now we know. One hands, two hands. Do anything it takes, you guys. You gotta do it all to get that weenie up there.
Was a truer word said. Well, what an event. What a day. The pomp and the ceremony of this great event, of this storied and historic circuit. Second year in a row, guys. I can't wait for the third.
Look, this is one of the biggest crowds for any motor racing event in the States. I mean, you can see there's the winners there celebrating successfully, emerging from their wiener. Wieners themselves.
I've emerged from the weenie. Okay.
This is the thing, guys. We look back at cultural moments. Think of the great movies like Jaws or Grease or Highlander. You know,
this is a great cultural moment for all society. Talking about wieners.
When they went on to have a sequel, they became cult classics. Many would ask why. Why go for a sequel after perfection first time round? It's this kind of day. It's this kind of cult classic. That's why we go for round 2.
It's history being made, isn't it? You can say you remember when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. You know, you can remember when some of these records were broken in sports. You now know where you were when the New York Dog took the second Weenie 500.
Well, that was the Weenie 500. Hold up, I wonder.
Do you want to be in second place?
I'm gonna go back for some of the jokes because my mic was muted.
Winner. And it's about this beautiful. And they're gonna need all.
See, look at this. Oh, here it is. This in particular. I don't know if my audio is on for it, but I want to show this off again because this, out of the whole race, besides, you know, our lovely wiener jokes, my favorite scene from this that I would like everyone to watch again.
As we take a look at a cutaway car and a closer look at the animation
is this
of how the air moves over these.
Yeah, the Oscar Mayer cutaway car.
The air test. Some about this makes me laugh so hard. Look at it. They gotta test the air on the weenies.
To see how the wind is affecting one wiener to the next.
Yeah, last year we saw wieners go 3 wide, but Will, when they go tip to tip, that's where the magic happens. You pick up tremendous efficiency as the.
See, you're gonna get it's just as funny. See, you gotta go. See, the thing is, guys, you gotta go tip to tip so you can get that max efficiency. You have to be tip to tip. Even if you have to force it, take your other hot dog. And they can be different kinds. I prefer myself a cheesy dog and maybe like a nice jalapeno one, and just shove them tip to tip so you can drive them into max efficiency.
The second wiener in line, so I think you're going to see everybody try to use a lot more strategy this year to take advantage of the science we have now on these amazing.
The wiener science. Anyway, and then this guy's name, if I can find it. We got the meatloaf hand from our lovely meatloaf lady. Where are you? We got the Oscar Mayer allegiance. You know, worship the weenie. Where is he? Is it Chili Dog?
Play rules, of course. Yeah, about fitting.
Skip. Here it is. I just want y'all to look at. I want y'all to look at these crazy names again, because. See, because we got Zoini and we got Hot Diggity Hunter. Those ones are pretty tame.
Super professional.
And then we got Miles of Smiles Emma and Relish Reina. Pretty tame names.
Could spice it up.
Corn dogs found out.
And, you know, then we got Meatloaf Maggie with her lovely meatloaf rings, and Tailgate Trey, who's just raring for the tailgate. I bet he brings the good drinks.
Away to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway today.
It's a winning hot dog.
The Chicago dog must be.
And then you got these guys. Like, Bologna, Bridget, Bologna Bridget, or Bologna Bridget. But the thing that's been getting me is this guy, this tall man. Ben. He knows what he was doing when his parents gave him that ethereal hot dog name from the Oscar Mayer Wiener gods. Now I want to know what bin length equals. Does it equal hot dog? Or is it because he's so tall? I don't know, he's bin length Ben.
Be so sour. It's gonna be an epic comeback.
I just hear so sour. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got these guys with their names are pretty chill for Slaw Dog. See, because we got Grilling Up Gabby and At the Grill Isaac. I mean, whew. Anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. I did not realize I was mute. Oh, area. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I did not realize that I was muted. Which weenie we rooting for? The weenie we were rooting for? How did I not see that? The weenie that we rooted for was our dear Corn Dog, but Corn Dog got last place, and everyone rooted for Corn Dog, but Corn Dog has failed us, sadly. Rest in peace, Corn Dog. Thank you for telling me I was muted for a while. I don't know how long I was muted for, because I wasn't muted at the beginning, but then I was muted. So, there's that. As per usual, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on the things. I'm gonna rewatch to see where I muted myself. And make a note of it. Make fun of myself. Join the Discord. Keep an eye out for any announcements, and go watch the Oscar Mayer Wienie 500 on your own. Get your own experience. There's multiple videos on it if you want, like, posted by them. So go watch it. I did put the link for the one we watched today, which is the main one, brought to you by the Indianapolis 5, like, the big people, the Indy, that place. In the description of the live stream, so go watch it. If you want to live stream it, please do. More people need to know about this. Our lovely love of wieners. And yeah. This is your favorite pink panda clown VTuber coming to you from the circus with a big old honk, honk, and all that good stuff. Bye! Let's get the music up.